Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Let's see what's going on with you. We're going to start with the tarot, then we're going to look at the oracle decks that I have here as well. Any information that you may be looking for will be also listed in the description, so just check there. All right, so first card we have is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely wanting to separate yourself from certain habits, from certain people, from certain environments. You're ready for a change. Whenever the Eight of Cups comes up, this isn't about just walking away from certain things. This is like the energy of you being ready to transition into a different space, into different environments, and also just moving into a different phase in your journey as a whole, and just not resonating with the same things that you used to resonate with before emotionally. Yeah, I also have the Page of Wands. So there could be certain creative endeavors that you may want to take a step back from, or that you did take a step back from, that you could find yourself either motivated to take action on, or like before you completely separate yourself from wanting to maybe put your music out there or wanting to put your art out there, you could be wanting to like try new things or try new ways of presenting your art or putting it out there. I also see you separating yourself from a connection with someone where, yes, the connection between you two is strong. The chemistry, I would say, is definitely there. The sexual attraction is there. But there could be certain actions that this person needs to take to show you that they genuinely care about you. And it seems like they're either reluctant to do it, or it's like you have to pull teeth to get this person to like essentially get your point of view, or to do what's necessary to show you that they care. Yeah, especially if this is a fire sign or a Scorpio specifically, irregardless of the zodiac sign, there's definitely some things that you're separating yourself from. And I see some of you even leaving a job and starting some sort of new business or new lane that could be more in alignment with what you're passionate about, instead of just a way to make money. What's going on with my Sagittarius? Oh, I'm seeing some good news for my Sagittarius who are trying to move, trying to relocate. You could be moving. It's just making sure that you're like finding ways to cut back on the amount of stress that may come with moving. Like maybe cutting back on how much stuff you're moving to where you're going, or the amount of, I don't know, like responsibilities that you may have to take on. But with the Nine of Wands, yeah, it could be little delays or little challenges that come up. Just make sure that you're prepared and that you have all your T's crossed and your I's dotted, basically. I also see you could be deciding to move on from a Capricorn who could have had you really stressed out, or an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo individual specifically. And then you moving on, this person could notice that you're doing this, and they could be trying to still attach themselves to you. And they could be really feeling a way about the fact that you're not entertaining it, that you're being detached or cold in your interaction with them. They could be really upset. I'm also seeing that there's certain friendships that you don't necessarily want to be in anymore either. You could start to realize that you could go the extra mile for certain friends and they won't do the same for you. They won't reach back and do the same thing in terms of, you know, answer the phone when you need to talk, but you'll always answer the phone for them. Or you're always the friend to lend money, but when it comes to asking them for any help, they can't necessarily help you. So you're going to be very much drawing the line in the sand when it comes to people who just don't seem to have your back the way that you have theirs. There's also a perfect week for my Sagittarius to like do money management or comb over your finances in a way so that you could see how much money needs to be saved for certain things that you want to get done or get paid for. Like I'm seeing that some of you guys have an investment that you want to make, and it is going to require you to maybe save or put money away. So this week you could be like looking at budgeting, or like I said, combing over your finances. Some of you guys also will be finally having that conversation with like higher ups at your job about giving you a raise or some sort of promotion. They could consider actually giving it to you, but it just may not be exactly what you're looking for. So this could cause you to maybe look at other places to possibly work at, or other places that could possibly give you like more of what you're looking for. I'm also seeing that some of you guys will be learning some sort of new skill here that's going to help you like level up in your career. This could be like, say you do hair, and you could be learning a new skill that's going to help you take on a different set of clients. Or let's say you're, I don't know, you do makeup, and then now you're trying to get into like the skincare game or something like that. It's like you're going to be learning some sort of new skill to kind of add on to what you're already interested in, and you're going to turn around and actually end up making more money by expanding your level of skills, which is going to be really, really smart actually. Ooh, if you had somebody who was avoiding you for some time because they did not want to stand in the mind games they may have played, or them being avoidant, distant, lying about certain things, they are going to be resurfacing, and a lot of you are going to be cussing this person clean out, especially if they have been, like I said, running away or being dismissive to your messages, to your phone calls, to your attempts to kind of get understanding from them. Ooh, yeah, it looks like it's brutal. Let me pull some cards from here. What's the energy around my Sagittarius in general? What is the general energy around them? Okay, we have mirror, which represents reflection, and we have hearts, which I call the heart chakra card. So I see a lot of sitting back, especially if you have been on a break from a love interest. This is giving you more than enough time to sit back and reflect on what you want to do with your relationship. And for a lot of you, this could be like just in the back of your head, ruminating. What am I going to do? Am I going to continue my relationship with this person, leave them alone? Am I going to give them another chance if they do pop up, or am I going to shut the door in their face? Is the question. Also, when it comes to the things that you love in general, your career, your passions, you could be also having a lot of ruminating thoughts in terms of ideas that you want to pursue. And the more that you kind of ignore them, the more that it's just in the back of your head. We have water, which represents surrender. We have evil eye, which represents protection. Lightning, which represents disruption. And then dice, which represents chance. So the surrender card always talks about needing to let go of certain emotions and let go and let God, essentially. And also let go of the need to control how things turn out. Because like water, you can't control the flow. You can't control how the patterns form in the water, none of that. So just like life, there's just certain things that you can't necessarily control or change. You just kind of surrender to the process as a whole and know that you're going to be protected in the end. Okay, especially with disruption, Spirit wants you to know that past quote unquote tower moments or disruptive moments were to more so expose what was going on in the foundation of your situation, than to discourage you, than to make you like scared to take certain chances on opportunities or on life. We have guardian angel, you are not alone. Another confirmation that you have support, that you have a spiritual team backing you. We have the white witch, be the light. We have night, be brave and honest. We have spring, see your seeds grow. And we also have direction, guardian, choose your path. So immediately what it's talking about, when it comes to you wanting to speak how you feel or wanting to express yourself, but maybe biting your tongue, know that in you being honest, in you standing up for yourself, there's nothing to be scared of, okay? And the worst thing that you could do is bite your tongue or play yourself or make yourself small for the sake of other people and their comfortability, and then also not taking in consideration of your own comfortability, okay? Because who else is gonna take in consideration of how you feel and your needs if it's not you? So you want to be very mindful of like biting your tongue or like making yourself small for the sake of other people's comfortability, because the more you do that, the more that you're going to feel boxed in. Spirit is also saying the seeds that you're planting during this time frame are going to really bear fruit in springtime. So make sure that you're staying consistent, that you're actually showing up and doing the work so that you could actually reap some sort of harvest during the springtime, because it did actually give like a specific time frame. Also have direction, guardian. So this is about choosing your path wisely. It's important that you know that the choices that you make from this point on, especially with the information that you have about certain people, about your situation as a whole, it's important that you're making the best choice for yourself, not just based off of how you feel, but also logic too, okay? Now let's pull some final spiritual messages for you. So we have rescue. So this talks about your spiritual team coming to help you and being open to receive that help in whatever form or whatever way that that may come, and not being closed off. We also have Dragon's Lair. So this talks about the internal warning system, your intuition, being able to help you navigate situations moving forward. So as long as you're listening to your internal warning system and not neglecting it, and the more that you trust it, the better and the stronger that intuitive muscle is going to be. Also with Dry Desert, this talks about sometimes us feeling like there's nothing around us in terms of opportunity or people or whatever this may be. And in those moments, we're supposed to be diving deeper or going below the surface to really get to where we're trying to go. So if you do feel maybe stuck or needing to, I won't say needing to, if you've been feeling stuck or you've been feeling like things around you just kind of seem bare, or you don't know when new love's gonna come in, or when a new career opportunity is going to come in, there could be more that's going on that's requiring you to dive deeper to understand exactly what do you want. What do you want in your career? What do you want in terms of love? And it doesn't mean that you don't have anything around you to necessarily experience either one of those things. It's just you just need to reflect and get an understanding of exactly what you're looking for in the first place. Yeah, I have Commitment and Gentle Gardener. So whenever the Commitment card comes up, this talks about knowing the intent behind what you're committing yourself to, the why. And also, if you are going to be doing anything during this time frame, you do need to fully commit yourself to the journey itself. Not the outcome that you're trying to seek, but the journey. The journey, and being patient with yourself, being kind to yourself in that. But this is what I see. I hope that this was helpful. If you did take something from this reading, definitely thumbs the video up and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.